This is it, the final moment of the Wei playthrough. We are finally going to take down Guan Yu. Because this is what Cao Cao sacrificed Xiahou Yuan and Mount Ding-jun for. Mind you, this is the first battle. No, actually, this is the second battle that Sima Yi has took part of. And God forbid, Xiahou Dun definitely has an obsession with killing Guan Yu. He'll stop at nothing to put an end to him. It's really sadistic, to be honest. He hates Guan Yu so much that he literally led the forces to kill Guan Yu because he was returning back to Shu. Or rather, Liu Bei, because he didn't claim Shu at the time. So the whole point of Cao Cao's attack on Fan Castle is basically to remove Guan Yu from Jing Province, because he's the only reason that neither Wei nor Wu has this province. If Wei had this province, if Wei eliminated Guan Yu, it would weaken Shu. But at the same time, if Wu eliminated Guan Yu, Wu would have Jing Province back. Even though it would null and void all peace treaties they had. And as for the characters of Wei, basically, sorry to jump subjects, but as for the characters of Wei, they all played their parts well. Except for Xiahou. I'm sorry, she does not play any integral parts at all. She's just Cao Mao's sister and, well, Sai Mao's sister, and that's it. Isn't that sort of like a Mary Sue? It kinda is when Cao Cao spent all of his money to rescue her. And on top of that, he went through all the trouble of... we went through all the trouble, actually, of trying to rescue her in Dynasty Warriors 6. Empires. But basically, the only characters you actually got to play throughout this entire playthrough was... the most, actually, was Cao Cao, Cao Cao, Xiahou Dun, and Xiahou Yuan. You don't play as Cao Ren, even though he is the guy leading this attack, or this defense. And he also led another attack as well. And now we've come to the flood part. Basically, we have to find our way to save Cao Ren.
The central gate has been breached. Shu forces have infiltrated Fan Castle.
And that's basically all we have to do, is save Cao Ren from Guan Yu.
Guan Yu appears to be enough.
Oh, the other door is open. Anyway, despite the fact that Cao Ren is leading all these invasions, you aren't going to be able to play as him. Which is a good thing, because he's freaking slow. Anyway, you don't get to play as Xin Ji, even though Xin Ji played a part in this game. You got to play as everybody else, but you haven't played as Cao Ren, Xin Ji, and you don't play as Xiahou Dun, even though you don't really want to, considering her harp is really crappy.
And Lord Eugene has taken major damage.
But basically, the characters, there's a majority of characters who have immeasurable might, and there's also a majority of huge buff guys. They kind of have a lot of those. I mean, after all, during this time, Dong Ai was basically considered a Wei officer, so they have more buff guys than anybody in the Shu or Wu army. Wow. Oh, and just for the record, Guan Suo and Guan Ping are the guys you have to beat for this. And I beat them. But yeah, the whole total fact that Cao Cao plays the villain and his ambition pretty much will be satisfied whether he dies or everyone else dies in his wake. That is kind of evil in a way. And that's the end of part 1. I'll be right back.
Will this rain ever stop? Guan Yu will not be expecting Wu's betrayal. It will surely have a large impact on Shu's morale.
Finally, the water levels have subsided.
Guan Yu has broken through our siege and begun his escape. However, it is too dangerous for us to give chase. We simply need to leave the pursuit up to Wu, so we can focus on strengthening the defenses at Fawn Castle.
No. If anybody is to slay Guan Yu, it is to be me.
Very well. Then I wish you luck, my friend.
And now for part 2. Oh, thank God that this version of the Battle of Fawn Castle is easier than Wu and Shu's version. With Wu, you had Cao Ren to constantly worry about, and you couldn't do anything to get to him. In Shu, your forces had to literally run from Wei and Wu, which basically put you in a very bad and precarious position, because you also had traitors that defected to Wu among your ranks trying to kill you.
It is time to move upon Guan Yu.
So basically, as soon as you take care of all those enemies, you're gonna have to deal with Macho. Because despite what Xu Huang said, oh, that's another guy you don't get to play as. That kinda sucks. Still, despite what, wait, what was I saying? Despite what Xu Huang says...
An enemy unit has left the battle.
Oh, damn it! I couldn't catch him!
Reinforcements may soon arrive in the northwest. We must be vigilant.
You're gonna have to actually stop what you're doing and kill off the reinforcements. Was I able to get that guy, that'd be less reinforcements to worry about. At least you can intercept the guys before they actually set foot in the camp and try to attack Cao Ren. In Wu, you couldn't really do that because the doors were locked. You had to focus solely on Guan Yu, and you were basically on a time limit. Now, there's a choice here of where you need to go. Well, I think it was a choice in Wu, but it really doesn't matter to me. I just want to make a clear path, just in case the enemy tries to come to my main camp and try to attack Xiahou Dun. It'd be better if I cleared a path, then to have to go through an enemy officer just to save my main camp like I did in the last part. Anywho, you have your choice of fighting Guan Yu or Guan Yu and Guan Jing this time. Not Guan Ping, Guan Jing.
You did reasonably well.
Now,
Your efforts will inspire my
depending on which one you choose, it honestly doesn't matter.
They are led by Ma Chao.
Cause that happens, as I was about to say before the game said it for me.
This one is heroic. I guess I need
Oh, great. I'll have to break the other side as well. But before I do, I gotta cut off Macho. I don't want him attacking the enemy the ally commanders, sorry.
Lord Guan Yu.
Wow.
Very way.
I'm trying to finish off Guan Yu, you know. Sorry for the pauses, but seriously. You saw what that guy did at Tong Gate. You saw what his army's capable of. The last thing I need is for me to have to start part 2 all over again because this guy snuck into my main camp. Macho doesn't Chow actually. Macho doesn't rally. I can't get the words out. He doesn't rally. Instead, he just beelines to your main camp. That's basically all he does. Once you take care of him, that's it. Ha! I caught him. That's nice. And he's dead.
Next time we meet, I will be the victor.
And let's get rid of these guys too, because you know those enemy officers always bring scrub lieutenants. And that just make things even worse. Because the computer always intends to take the allied commander by force with numbers. Anyway, now it's time to take on the other half of this. I do believe we could just go through, but I'd rather take on the other half. At least that's one less person pursuing me while I pursue Guan Yu. Okay, what is past me doing? Oh, right, the gate's open. I think. No, it isn't. Gotta kill these guys. Man, you better not leave this battlefield. I'm not doing everything. I'm only doing 50%.
In the heat of battle, I allowed my...
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna end up having to do everything. I'm still taking the credit for killing Guan Yu.
I am the god of war's son. You shall not pass.
Yeah, I know. Funny thing, he actually has a character model spoiled for Dynasty Warriors 8. That's a hilarious thing. He's the first character first new character spoiled for Shu. And we'll cross that bridge with Dynasty Warriors 8 when we get there. That's if it comes to the States. Anyway, right now we should be more focused on taking out a certain castle, which we're going to have to wait until Sima Yi comes in with the siege weapons.
I have ordered the construction of a catapult to besiege the castle. It will be most effective to the north of Jiang.
Why the siege weapons, man? The siege weapons take their ever-loving time. Still, it's easier than Xiahou constantly being on the verge of death. Much easier.
My lord, the catapult has been completed.
Well, that was quick. Now bring your asses.
Transported to the high ground north of Jiangling.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to kill off the signal towers now. Because all of a sudden Arbalists will appear. Or Ballistas. Which is terribly bad.
They must be attacking from near that signal tower. It would be wise to secure them first.
Oh boy. At least we don't have to be stealthy about it. We can just walk in and kill the signal towers without any problems. And the officers that's there. Well, there went the signal tower. And the officer. And the ballista's still firing. Excuse me. Sorry, there's two of them that you have to kill. Well, the one I just killed and the one I'm going to right now. Oh boy. The signal towers really make this a very long battle. And then you have to fire catapults at the castle. Kill all the enemies there. And then have to pursue Guan Yu. You don't know just how many countless times I had to go through this. At least I don't have to worry about anybody dying. Well, anybody important anyway. Thankfully, that batch of reinforcements is not going to be a problem to catch. Actually, he'll be stopped in his tracks, so we could just kill that guy.
Has been set up on high ground. We are ready to begin bombardment of Jiangling.
Well, don't just stand there, fools! Bombardment! And
Is defected to the wound. The
he is
thrown into chaos.
well. That's nice. Let's beat the crap out of everybody in there.
We must strike now and seize the castle.
This is the only time I actually like Mi Feng. When it comes down to the shoot.
I too will fight for Wu from now on.
See, when it comes down to the shoot player through, I really can't stand Fushiren and Mi Feng. I gotta say though, this version is so, and I repeat, so much easier than the past Dynasty Warriors games. And the funny thing is, Lu Ming in the Wu playthrough would not only have to turn back, check on Lu Xun while trying to hunt down Guan Yu, but with Fushiren, Mi Feng, and several other defectees, they'll all be fighting Guan Yu. Xiahou Dun does not have that luxury, but that's okay. Guan Yu is strong enough without it. Well, I'm gonna have to spank the kid again. Well, that takes care of him. Oh boy. Now it's time for us to go to my castle. Very clever name there. And by my, I mean M-A-Y, sorry. Not M-Y. So, I could see what they did from there. It's gonna be hard to stop the reinforcements, so let's just pursue Guan Yu. At least it'll be... Aw, damn it. I don't have a choice. I gotta pursue Guan Yu. Otherwise, reinforcements will arrive, and when they do, they'll swamp me. This is it. This is what Xiahou Dun's been waiting for. Now it's time to put an end to the God of War. So let's do this.
Is your lord Cao Cao still alive?
He says he can't die before you do. The road to conquest lies through you.
And the road to being reunited with my brother lies through you.
Here we go, folks. Unlike Wu, which you actually had help with the defectors to try to defeat Guan Yu, and also when Guan Yu rallied, he restored his health. Wei, you only have Xiahou Dun to take down Guan Yu. So you basically have to hurry up and take down Guan Yu before you get swamped by every single officer that's coming to reinforce Guan Yu. Eventually, Zhang Fei will come into this battle. So it's time to end it before that happens. And that's the end of the Wei playthrough, folks.
Your legendary might and your loyalty to your brothers will go down in history. But I hated you with all my being. It's over, Cao Cao.
Guan Yu fell at the hand of Xiahou Dun. Without their pillar of strength, Shu lost the will to fight. Their power quickly faded. Wu, having won the land of Jing, was now deeply indebted to Wei. Throughout it all, Cao Cao had maintained Wei's dominant position and forged a path toward a new age. Then, 6 months after the death of Guan Yu, Cao Cao would at last find peace and tranquility, following his long journey of cruelty and ambition.
Wu should be placated by the fact that much of Jing Province has been returned to them. Once we eliminate Shu, they won't be able to offer any resistance.
You need your rest. Just leave it be.
You're right. It is time for my path of conquest to end and for me to meet my destiny. Xiahou Dun, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
What nonsense is this?
Wei, I can finally tell you I'm sorry. Xiahou Yuan, forgive me.
And so, Cao Cao left this earth. Upon succeeding his father, Cao Pi demanded that the Han Emperor relinquish the throne. And with the Emperor no longer possessing the authority to oppose him, Cao Pi became the Emperor of Wei. After all Cao Cao had done to protect the Han Emperor, his son Cao Pi did away with him in a mere instant. Perhaps this was an effort by the son to finally eclipse the father, or perhaps it was something else. There was not a single soul alive who could know Cao Pi's true intentions.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the
Sima Yi, fine work. I thank you.
My lord, you still have much to do in the days to come.
Of course. I have to build us all a new land. I am not like my father. The world I create will not be like his. But I will say this. My father laid the foundations, and now I will build upon them.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Oh, that sinister grin means only one thing. There's only one last playthrough left if you followed me throughout the entirety of this playthrough. If you went through separate playthroughs, and this is your final playthrough, then know that Resident Evil 2 is the next playthrough on the list. Until then, there's only one kingdom left, folks. And that kingdom is run by that man that just smiled. This is RVMan985. See you guys at the first part of the Jin playthrough. Or if this, like I said, if this is your last playthrough, see you guys at Resident Evil 2. Peace out and have a good day.